Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. Today's special coverage of weed continues, and major changes could be in store as far as federal marijuana policy. Democrat control of the House and new faces leading to the Justice Department suggests change could be coming. It comes as more and more states are defying federal law and making the drug legal for recreational use. Washington correspondent Drew Petrimoulx reports.
For an example of America's tangled web of marijuana laws, look no further than Washington, D.C. Here, Congress passed laws making the drug illegal across the country. But just blocks away, there's a smoke shop where customers can buy marijuana for recreational use. Recreational pot is also legal in 10 states. 6 more states appear poised to join them. By the end of 2019, 130 million Americans could live in states where marijuana is legal for adult use, similar to alcohol and tobacco.
Band, please.
President Trump's nominee to lead the Justice Department, William Barr, says Congress must end the contradiction between state and federal law.
I think the current situation is untenable and really has to be addressed.
But in his Senate confirmation hearing, Barr also promised to take a hands-off approach to states that legalize marijuana.
I'm not going to go after companies.
That's a reversal from his predecessor, Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who encouraged federal prosecutors to pursue charges against marijuana businesses. But it's the departure of another politician named Sessions that may be even more important for marijuana policy.
I extend to you this gavel.
The new Democratic majority in the U.S. House ousted Republican Congressman Pete Sessions as chair of the House Rules Committee, opening the door for pro-marijuana bills like the one filed by Tennessee Democratic Congressman Steve Cohen.
I think the people are getting more and more aware of the fact that marijuana is the least harmful drug.
It would permanently bar the federal government from interfering with state marijuana laws and allow the VA to recommend medical marijuana for veterans.
Congress generally does not lead, it follows. And it's following the lead of the public.
Neil Levine is CEO of the Cannabis Trade Federation. For his industry, Levine says 2019 is shaping up to be a pivotal year.
We have more support and more potential to actually pass game-changing legislation on the federal level in this Congress than we ever had before.
But there remains significant bipartisan opposition in Congress to legalizing marijuana across the country, including from Tennessee's new Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn.
Law enforcement will tell you that you see an uptick in crime where you have that recreational use. That is something that concerns me tremendously.
And some worry about marketing tactics as marijuana becomes big business.
When we have massive commercialization of that, we've got to ask ourselves, what are the consequences?
Will Jones of Smart Approaches to Marijuana says he fears big marijuana could follow the lead of big tobacco and alcohol companies.
We don't want to see another industry whose primary profit and what's going to drive your line is creating people who have substance abuse issues.
But Jones and his organization also support ending criminal penalties for marijuana use and possession nationwide. The fact that even skeptics of full legalization now support what just a few years ago seemed like a pipe dream of the pro-pot movement reflects the rapidly changing attitudes about marijuana in America. In Washington, I'm Drew Petrimoulx.